Hi guys, I have a haul for you, but before I show you, I want to tell you to be on the lookout. I don't think it'll be put up today. It'll be named, what will I name it? A Nice Older Gentleman. And it has to do with these two Honeycrisp apples. So I have a vlog that I'm going to put up. So, right there. I'm going to stop for a second. Okay, back to the vlog. Yeah, vlog, the haul. I don't know how people do this. So I'm going to start with the frozen stuff so I can put it away. So, for those people who have been around, you know I can't eat solids. And for the new people, I can't eat solids. I had some dental work done, some teeth pulled. My sinuses were punctured, which caused an awful infection that lasted 3.5 months. 4 antibiotics later, I'm finally feeling better, but I can't chew solids. I also have a choking problem, so I guess if it ain't a choking problem, I could eat some things like SpaghettiOs or something. I can't even eat that. So I'm going to show you what we got. I'm going to pan it for you first. And this is there's other stuff for Polly, but I'm kind of going to show you what I bought. Because all I've been eating is mashed potatoes and chicken broth. And you can't gain any weight. I've lost a lot of weight. So we're going to start with the frozen stuff. So I bought this. There's 79 cents at a grocery store we have called Wegmans, which is actually a cheap price because there's steamable right in the bag, diced butternut squash. So if you buy just a regular bag, it's even more money that you do on the stove, so you don't have to waste a pan and, you know, all that stuff. And these golden crinkle potatoes, they didn't have a store brand. I don't know. I'm never going to that store on a Monday. Today's Monday. Everybody was there. They hardly had any milk. I don't know what happened. So they must put everything out on Sunday night, and Monday everyone's there. I've never been there on a Monday in the day. So anyhow, so these are more for Polly, but for me, we're going to try, like I'm going to make them on the softer side, and I'm just going to open it up and eat the potato part inside. I know it's pretty pathetic, but that's about all I can do. Then I have this sour cream, and what I do with this, there goes that. I take an avocado, and I take a half an avocado, and then I squish it up with a fork. And of course I have high cholesterol, so you're going to see some of these things are probably not good for my cholesterol, but right now I have to get nutrition in me, so I'm just figuring what to do. So the avocado half, so put that on a plate, sour cream, and then Mexican cheese. They didn't have any fat-free, so I just put all, you know, put them on the plate separately, and then I just take some of the avocado, dip it in the sour cream, and eat it. Somehow the sour cream is slimy, and if I drink a lot of water with it, I can get it down. And you don't have to chew. This too, if I mix it up with the sour cream, I can get it down. Well, I did when I tried it. I don't know. This is my second attempt, so we'll see. So hold on a minute so I can put the frozen stuff away. Okay, next up we have Cool Whip. Why do we have Cool Whip? That's definitely not good for my high cholesterol, but you know what? Like I said, I gotta eat something. So I'm going to make a dessert with Cool Whip, Jello, which I already have. I think it's cream cheese and a yogurt. But not this yogurt. I bought the wrong yogurt. Doesn't matter. So that's going to be one of my desserts. And then I'm going to use this for another Jello dessert. So that will be, you know, it's not the best thing. I try to stay away from sugar, but right now I have to try to eat. So then these are whipped yogurts, obviously very bad for my cholesterol. Polly likes them, so they're mostly for him, but I'll have one as a treat. Maybe on a day that I, you know, can't get food in me. I don't know. It's just going to fall. Let's just throw it. Then, as you see, I drink fat-free milk because of my high cholesterol, so that's basically doesn't put on a lot of weight. Then, as you know, as I said, I have swallowing problems, so I have pills I have to take, so I crush them up and put them in here, and usually I would like finish the container, but now I just use, you know, half or whatever I need and save the rest of it because just because I really should eat 2 at a time, but it's just too much sugar, and I don't want my I don't want to get diabetes. So here's potatoes. Like I said, I eat a lot of mashed potatoes. So that's for mashed potatoes. Also, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to microwave it. Then get it out of the skin, mash it up, add water, and I use Benecol. I don't use butter. Benecol is supposed to lower cholesterol, so that's, I'm going to try a different way to make mashed potatoes. And then in a blender if I have to. And another meal which I make, which Polly loves, you boil the potatoes, and then in a separate pan you boil carrots. And once they're boiled, well, you peel it obviously, then you boil it. Once they're done, you take the potatoes out and you cut them like really small. Well, however you want. You can use a potato masher at some point. So you cut them up small or just in quarters, whatever way you want. You cut these up in the little thing. I hate cutting carrots, but you gotta do it right. So then you put those together. You add some, well, it calls for heavy cream, but can't do that, so I'm going to use half and half. I mean, that's already bad. If you put the fat-free milk, it's not going to taste good, so I do the half and half, but you can use heavy cream. It's really delicious. Butter, but I use Benecol. Salt and pepper, and then you just use the masher to kind of mash it up. You can have it, you can have it with little chunks, you can have it mashed. I'm going to mash it. I don't think I'll be able to eat it. I think I'll still have to put it through a blender, but Polly can eat it that way, you know, the way the recipe calls for it. So that's that. Then this looked pretty good. Potato Yankees, nachos, Yankees, Yankees. Don't know. Comment below. Write it out phonetically. How do you say that word? With pumpkins. I used to work for an Italian family, and I remember I went to the wedding, their granddaughter's wedding, and they had these delicious, I don't know if they're called Yankees. Well, that's where I discovered them. But these are with pumpkins, so I'm going to try to boil them and squish them with a fork. I got a feeling it's not going to work. You have to put some sauce on it, because if it's dry, it's dry. If it's dry, it doesn't go down either. So that I'm going to try. I was going to make a pumpkin pie, but by the time I added up the crust, the pumpkin pie stuff, and the milk, the evaporated milk and the spices, this was, oh my gosh, half the price. And it's even a Marie Callender's. This is the only one they had. They had no Sara Lee, no other cheaper brand, and I've been wanting to get this because pumpkin is good. Made like this is probably bad. I wanted to make it myself, but you know, if you can get it for half the price, it's cheaper this way. Then I got over here some juices. Polly, because of some of his health problems, he has to drink some juices, so I got him this raspberry apple juice, and of course I'll have a little bit. And then it's called Black and Blue. It is blueberry, apple, and black currant. He loves this V8. It's blueberry and what is it? Blueberry and what? Blueberry and something. Blueberry and pomegranate. Oh, I had a little thing of pomegranates. Don't know where it is. But I was going to mush those up and just drink the juice, I guess. Then these are just for a little treat, because I drink just plain water and that. That's all I drink. Never do I drink anything else for the last 6 years with my cholesterol. But I bought these sometimes for Polly as a treat, so I'm going to share these with him. Then I got some cream and mushroom soup I'm going to put in the blender. Or else, actually, I could just pick out the mushrooms. I like mushrooms, but there's no way. They slip down your throat in a bad way with me. Here's the iced tea we're going to share as a treat. And my phone is ringing. Then, again, butternut squash. I think I had butternut squash. But this, I'm going to put in the oven. I'm going to do half with onions on it and Benecol. And then the other half, another night, with Benecol and brown sugar. Just a little. So I'll get 2 meals out of this. The other one I'll have just with the Benecol. So that's 1, 2. I bought 2 of the frozen ones, 3, 4. So that's what I'm going to do. So you put in the oven. And then this, the chef guy was out there, and I was asking, are there any kind of soup so that tastes like something? So he said this one does. Of course, this baked potato soup. There are chunks, so I'll have to put it in the blender. And I don't know, when you put something in the blender, obviously the consistency changes and it's gross. So unless it's really tasty or it has spices, or you spice it up, or, you know, I've been having high blood pressure, but not at home. I'm supposed to take it home. At home it's fine, so I don't know why I have it at the doctor's. I don't have white coat syndrome or whatever they call it. But he said this is very tasty, so I'm going to try it. I wouldn't buy this on a regular basis. It's not that cheap. And then I have, my mom used to make You take tomatoes. I hope I don't run out of time. I gotta talk fast now. Take tomatoes. You peel them, put them in a pot with cut up onions and, well, butter, but I use Benecol. Mush it all up, let it cook down. Oh, it's so delicious. Then you add some spices, whatever you want, garlic, onion, salt, pepper. And of course mine will go through the blender. I might just cook with me. Here, this is acorn squash. I put this in the microwave. There's 2 of them because you don't get a lot of squash. I'm going to put it in the microwave, then you scoop it out, and then I'll put it in the blender, and then take it out, put some Benecol in. It's so delicious. It's going to be part of my pre-Thanksgiving, so this is what I'll be eating on Thanksgiving. Every squash known to man, I guess. And the banana is for, I'm going to try instant breakfast. It's called Carnation something else now, but it's instant breakfast with fat-free milk, bananas, and peanut butter. And let's hope I bought peanut butter. So that about is it. That is my haul. So this is my week's worth of my little ration that I'm going to eat. So we'll see. I might do some cook with me. So I better stop now because I'm afraid that I'm going to run out of room. So now don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up. You know the rest of the stuff. Share. Sharing is caring. Pay it forward. Feels good in your heart, Polly's heart, and mine. And hopefully this all makes it on the blog. Thanks so much for watching. Welcome to the new people. Thanks for the people that have been along for the whole haul. Haul. Haha. I didn't mean it that way. Alright. Bye guys. Bye girls. Toodles.